Patriots and the Bills. Bill Belichick in his 13th season as head coach of the Patriots. This time last year, Doug Marrone was taking on Northwestern at Syracuse. Hopefully this day would go better for Doug Marrone. Will it? Let's see. Second quarter, Patriots ball leading 10-0. 1st and 5 on the Bills' 24. Stephen Ridley fumbles. The Bills recover it, return it all the way 74 yards for the touchdown. Denoris Searcy. Look at that Bills defense. And into the end zone. Buffalo cutting the Patriots' lead to 10-7. Watch it again. The ball clearly comes out of Ridley's hands. Stephen Ridley not touched. This is the bugaboo for him. Trouble holding onto the football. Touchdown confirmed, 10-7. Here's Tom Brady. What kind of day was it? He was under pressure most of it. Bills defense hurried, hit, sacked Brady, but he would hang tough because he's Tom Brady after all. Patriots ball leading 17-7, 2nd and 5, their own 31. Brady hits Zach Sudfeld in the hands, but he can't make the grab. It's picked off by Justin Rogers. Rogers, though, ruled down by contact. Bills take over on the Patriots 37. Brady says it never happened with Gronk. 2 plays later, 1st and 10 in the Patriots 18. E.J. Manuel slings it to Robert Woods. 18-yard touchdown. Manuel and Woods combined for their first NFL touchdowns. Bills cut the Pats' lead to 17-14 going into halftime. Third quarter, Bills driving, trailing 17-14. They're on the Pats' 18-yard line. Manuel looking for Stevie Johnson. Back in the end zone. Touchdown, Stevie. He says nobody in the Patriots can stop me. Maybe he's right. Bills take their first lead, 21-17. Some more words for the Patriots. Yeah, still can't stop me. Stevie keeps talking. Bill Belichick decides to go for it on 4th and goal early in the third. Tom Brady can't handle the snap. Ball is loose, recovered by Kiko Alonso. Returns it to his own 14. Bills avoid the touchdown, but they would have to punt. Pin the Patriots on their own 3, 4th quarter. Pats driving, still trailing 21-17. Brady scrambles out of the pocket. Pass is dropped by Kenbrell Tompkins in the back of the end zone. That could have been it for New England. Next play, 3rd and goal. Brady gets sacked by Kyle Williams. He loses 10 yards. Pats settle for a field goal. They trail 21-20. Ensuing Bills possession. 3rd and 2, their own 49. Wide open Stevie Johnson drops E.J. Manuel's pass. The only one who can stop Stevie Johnson is Stevie Johnson. Bills are forced to punt. 2 Pats possessions later, they're driving. Brady over the middle. Caught by Danny Amendola for a gain of 6 and a first down. Big conversion by Amendola, who was hurt and came back in this one to have a big day. 6 plays later, Brady looking to Amendola. Gets hit pretty hard, but comes down with the ball for a gain of 10 in the first down. Stephen Gostkowski getting ready on the sidelines. Going to come down to this. 4 plays later, Pat set up for a 35-yard field goal attempt. 9 seconds left. Doug Marrone pacing on the sideline. Gostkowski drills it down the middle. Pats win 23-21. Doug Marrone falls just short. At least I didn't lose like Syracuse did to Northwestern on Saturday. Brady squeaks one out.
This game was Tom Brady's home opener with the Patriots coming off of a last-second win in Buffalo and Geno Smith with a last-second win at home against Tampa. It is Geno Smith getting the ball first. And the second possession for Geno Smith, he hits Stephen Hill over the middle, and Stephen Hill grabs it, and then the ball pops loose. Aqib Talib stripped him, and Devin McCourty picks it up and returns it. And that led to a Stephen Gostkowski field goal, and this one was over the middle, and the ball comes loose.
Yeah, we're talking about taking care of the football, hanging on to that thing, and there you go. First series, they give it right to the Patriots.
Then Geno down 10-0. Flips this one out to Santonio Holmes, who started to make some plays.
Yes, he told me before the game, Prime, this was just my first preseason game last week. He figured it was a preseason game. And so now he's in week 2 pretty much.
Geno hung in there, Marshall. He hung in there on that throw.
He did, Rich, and that's what you got to do. You got to stand in there. And guess what? Your teammates respect you when you do that.
And then Geno Smith buying time finds Clyde Gates in the end zone. A delayed call from the side judge who comes in and rules touchdown, but every score is reviewed. And after further review, the ball is loose on the ground. No touchdown. The Jets have to settle for a field goal.
That catch right there to help out the young quarterback. You have to make that play.
Now, with all of the Patriots' offensive weapons either on different teams or injured, it's new bunch of guys for Tom Brady. This was the first score of the game. A touchdown throw from Tom Brady to Aaron Dobson, and that was pretty much Dobson's last quality catch of the night.
I'm just glad he caught this one.
As the Jets defensively were caught on their heels with 9 guys all up front, but none of them watching Dobson go for the touchdown. It's 10-3, middle of the second quarter. Brady up top to Dobson. Oh, boy.
This was kind of the story of the game for the Patriots. They're trying to throw the football, and they are just out of whack. And Tom got a little frustrated with these almost catches.
5 minutes to go in the second half, and there is Kenbrell Tompkins.
That was a read route. He was supposed to sit it down at the goal line. The pass would have been right on the money.
So it's incomplete. They have to settle for a field goal. It's 13-3 right before the half. Kenbrell Tompkins grabs this one for a touchdown, and the route is on. The Patriots are up 19-3, but after further review, the ball hits the ground before Tompkins can corral it.
It was a great effort by Tompkins, really laid out to get that ball. I know Tom Brady wishes he could take just a little bit off that.
And then Gostowski misses the field goal. They get no points. Teddy Bruschi had his moment in the sun, figuratively, and then the rain, literally, as he went into the Patriots Hall of Fame at halftime.
Pretty cool, Rich.
Second half, 13-3 is the score. Geno Smith began making some nice throws.
Yes, Antonio Holmes gets 2 feet in on the sideline, and now he's fighting back. This guy showed a lot of grit tonight.
5 plays later, Bilal Powell up the gut, and it is a 3-point game. The Jets trail 13-10. Fourth quarter we go. Geno Smith had the ball in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 5. Down just 3. 11 and change to go. Plus side of the field, and Geno just don't do that. Throws it over the, late and behind Santonio Holmes' tip drill, and that was an interception by Aqib Talib.
I would have liked to have seen Santonio Holmes fight a little harder to help his quarterback out, to make sure, at least to try to knock that ball down.
And that was Brady spraying his hands in case that stone hands thing was contagious. Later on in the fourth quarter, 8:40 to go, thrown over the middle. Bounce pass to Kenbrell Tompkins. 2 possessions later for the Jets, still in it, still down 3. 4.5 to go, 3rd and short. Smith picked off by Alfonso Dennard.
That was a poor throw, bad read, bad route, bad all the way around.
Patriots ensuing drive, 3 minutes to go. Brady finds his most trusted receiver on the night, Julian Edelman, 13 catches, but for 78 yards. Every last catch and yard crucial. After the 2-minute warning, a run by Stephen Ridley, and Wilkerson goes down. Fans boo, thinking that he's jaking it. But guess what? The clock runs when he gets up anyway. Geno Smith comes back out less than a minute to go, still down 3. And he goes to the sideline, and it's Aqib Talib picking him off once again, wrapping things up for the New England Patriots on the night. The Patriots had an up-and-down game in Buffalo. They played the feud at the end of the game. A couple of Jets got flagged and ejected as Geno Smith leaves dejected. Final score, the Patriots, despite an up-and-down game in Buffalo, and then tonight looking as choppy as we've seen them on offense, maybe any time in the Belichick era. There are no pictures on the standings. The New England Patriots are 2-0.
The Buccaneers and the Patriots. Josh Freeman under 50% both of the games coming into this one, and Tom Brady 50 consecutive games with at least 1 touchdown pass. First quarter, no score, facing 3rd down and 2. Tom can't move around that well.
No.
Yeah. Eventually going to go down. Sacked by Levante David and Mark Barron, 9-yard loss. Led to a Patriots punt. Tom Brady sacked again. Adrian Claymore drops him for 9.
This is how you try to slow down Brady in this offense.
The only way you can do it.
Push that pocket and get after Brady.
Into the second quarter, now facing 3rd down and 4. Brady looking for one of his young targets, Aaron Dobson. He's open, 15-yard gain.
You'll see this team as the season progresses, these young guys start to get more and more comfortable, or Brady gets more and more comfortable with them.
4th and 2, same combo, same result. First down, gain of 6.
And Dobson, there's an opportunity here. I keep emphasizing that you got to take advantage of those opportunities to be the guy. Here's another guy.
Yep.
Kenbrell Tompkins, 16-yard score. Patriots on the board now, leading 7-3. First career touchdown for Kenbrell Tompkins. He would have another right there, back of the end zone.
Look at the presence. Tom Brady, one of the best guys in the pocket, but the young guys making some plays. This bodes well for Tom Brady's future also. Yes. Having these young guys step up.
Buccaneers now with the ball, and the offense just struggling mightily. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And the Patriots led 17-3 at halftime. They went on to win 23-3. And Josh Freeman under 50% in all 3 games this season.
Patriots, Falcons, 1-2 in winning percentage in the league since 2008. Matt Ryan nearly unbeatable at home, 34-5 as a starter there. Vince Wilfork missed much of this game because of an ankle issue. I suppose when you're talking about a guy that size, it could be called an ankle.
You gonna say there's a lot of weight on that ankle, man?
Missed up right there.
That ain't right.
5-time Pro Bowler
There's a lot
done.
of weight on that ankle, man.
First quarter, little screen out to Stephen Ridley, kind of a forgotten man there, Marshall.
Yeah, he is. But you know what? They forget about you when you're not fumbling. If he was fumbling, we know exactly who he was.
Gain of 24 there. Remember, no Gronk. Inactive yet again. So who do you find? Matthew Mulligan.
Man, I'm waiting on. Look at that. Look who they give the ace to.
I'm going to give $1,000 if you knew where he was from. Look up.
Maine.
You got to do
See,
something.
Dion, there's $1,000 for him right there.
I want my money, too.
I was just
He gonna want his money.
I was the middleman.
Oh, you think I'm playing?
He gonna want his money. You don't know Marshall Falk.
The Falcons, Matt
You
Ryan,
think he playing though?
overthrowing Roddy White. And now the Patriots' next drive. Here we go. Brady to Kenbrell Tompkins.
This is crazy.
Oh, great play.
And that's one of those I trust you balls.
Get out.
Tom threw him an I trust you ball. That this ball is going to be caught and they're going to knock it down.
Right.
Yeah, Tom too. I don't respect the DB ball.
That's same thing.
Right.
That's true.
But that's over a Pro Bowler.
The Pro Bowl for tackling.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. Gain of 49 on that one. Patriots would settle for a field goal. Next Falcons drive, how about Ryan to Tony G?
Man, Tony just keeps doing it.
Then this time for another 14 yards. See, you don't need training camp and all that stuff. We talked about it.
Sure don't.
No, you can sit on your couch and just come back and do this.
His legs were like tree trunks.
And then, this is all in the same drive, by the way. Gonzalez. Oh, look at the pretty move. He had 3 catches for 46 on that drive. We're tied at 10 at the break.
Now, that's the true 8-8 right there, man. That's the leader of the 8-8
That's the
club.
president.
Oh, look at this sign. Look at this sign. Where's Come on. Where's Welker?
Doing Old Spice commercials.
Okay, I don't know where Welker is, but here's Tompkins.
He caught 2 touchdowns today. That's what he is.
For 18 yards on that one. 3 plays later,
Make it.
Julian Edelman, who came in tied with Julio Jones for the league lead in receptions.
That's a lot
They're
of
fake
time
Wes
to throw
Walker
the
right
ball.
there.
Edelman, 7 catches for $118 on
Man,
this
he
day.
played today. Edelman made some nice grabs, man. Really finding himself.
Later in this drive, kind of a scary scene. Aaron Dobson, the rookie, the second-round pick, incomplete, and he just gets completely hammered on this one. Tom Brady was calling for a flag. None was called. Pats settled for a field goal and a 13-10 lead. Julio Jones, much of the night, problems. What happened here?
Look at this right here, man. What happened? It's all these double teams and everything. Talib can press hard like that because he knows he has safety help over the top. But that's one of the kind of ways I used to try to get away from y'all, Dion, with some under routes. You know that. Start running me some under routes. Let me get some easy catches and get going around here.
All right, so on to the fourth quarter. The Patriots with the 3-point lead.
This was a pretty pass right here.
Going right across the middle.
Tompkins,
And it's
what a
Tompkins
catch.
again.
Knowing he was going to get hit, to make that grab, tack on the 15-yard penalty for, what was it, helmet hitting the Vince's receiver.
That blocked the run.
47 yards on that touchdown run by LeGarrette Blount, and you would think that the Patriots are starting to run away with it. Put them up 20-10. Matt Ryan, 3rd and 5, pressured.
Oh, so lucky right there, boy.
Never saw it.
That ball almost came out.
And so the Patriots D getting it done as they held them to a field goal. And then how about the pretty touch pass? Tompkins again.
That was beautiful.
And we talk about it. And see, these are the plays that they were not making, and now they are starting to make. That's a touchdown. Well, you're nodding your head no for on that,
Control.
man.
Yeah, that's just a great catch right there.
That's a wonderful grab.
Every scoring play is reviewed. He got the knee down, and that's a touchdown. The match roll looking deep downfield, and it's Aqib Talib, tied for the league lead with 4 INTs.
1-on-1 with one of the best in the game.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
Yeah, we knocking them out is what Coach Bob Kraft said. We've been knocking them out.
Matt Ryan looking, and Julio Jones nailed in the thigh. Bill Belichick actually challenged this play.
That hurt, too. That hurts.
It was indeed called a catch
I'm going to tell you right now.
It should have been.
No, no. Dion, we're going to talk about that.
He fumbled it.
And then with his team down 17, Tony G again.
That's the man right there, 88 right there. Look at him. Just incredible the job he does, man.
Used to dunk
Second
the ball.
touchdown of the game. So we got the onside kick. And are you kidding me? The Patriots muffed the onside kick. The Falcons recover, and they got it at midfield.
Don't see that
so
all
you're
the time.
saying there's a chance.
Vince Carter used to dunk the ball.
The natural, back of the end zone, incomplete. We're looking for the kid out of Stanford.
88,
Fourth round
that one
pick.
go right here now.
And so they ended up kicking the field goal. So we got another onside kick. And this time the Patriots fall on it. So now here's where things get very interesting for New England. They're thinking they'll be able to get a first down.
3rd and 1.
Out, 3rd and 1.
I thought this was a first down.
Well, they gave it another look.
That was that Blunt?
That Blunt didn't get it.
Did not get it. So now what do you do on 4th down?
Look at this. Look.
I did too.
I'm just telling you, man. I don't know how that was not a first down.
His knee was down.
But watch what happens on 4th down. Tom Brady flubs the snap and does not get anywhere close to the first down. So that means the Falcons are in business, down 7 with under 2 minutes to go.
Tom pulled away from that too early.
Yeah, Tom pulled out of that.
And watch this pretty pitch and catch. Julio Jones stifled much of the night. 6 grabs, a $1.08.
That's that double team still. We've got that. Watch this here, like 7 pumping up.
So now on 4th and 7, Ryan. Karate White, and it's knocked away by Aqib Talib.
Poor 88 can't get off the ball down there, man.
And so Patriots are now 4-0, a very impressive win down in Atlanta.
Impressive feat.
No, it really is. And you see kind of the demeanor of Chuck Pagano taking over that team. Tom Brady and his Patriots on the road at Cincinnati, and some miscues early for this Patriots offense, quite a few. First quarter, Geno Atkins. 8-yard loss.
Earned that money, right? Big contract for the year. He's a real man in there.
Yes, he is. Tried to run a little play action pass. He slips through. The rest was history. That's not Geno Atkins there. It's Wallace Gilberry. Another 8-yard loss. Second quarter, LeGarrette Blount's. Watch out from behind right there.
Oh, you just can't do it. Bill Belichick is on the sideline telling him, you're selfish. When you fumble the ball, you're selfish, Dukesy. That's what he tells you.
Carlos Dunlap with the strip. Reggie Nelson recovers. Andy Dalton, how would he do? We like to talk about him a lot on this show, Jamie, don't we?
Yeah.
What's he going to do here?
You're going in right there.
Don't throw it back across. Don't do it.
Oh, my gosh.
Brandon Spikes, thank you very much.
I mean, what are you thinking?
Hey, most of the time when you hesitate in the red zone, something bad is going to happen.
Third quarter game all tied at 3. Neither team scored a touchdown in the first half. Brady saw him sacked twice already. We got to call this one a coverage sack. Couldn't find anybody he liked. Vontaze Burfict, 10-yard sack.
And this kid, Burfict, man, has really been a hidden gem that they found. You know, unfortunately for him, some off-field issues caused his draft status to drop. But, you know, this guy is a real exciting football player.
Yeah, Giovanni Bernard, he feels things really well. Patient run there, and you see the burst.
28-yard gain. He had 13 carries for 62 yards. Fourth quarter, this is the same drive. 3rd down and 3. Dalton looking for A.J. Green. Got him. That counts as being wide open.
And Aqib Talib has been the shutdown, lockdown corner in this business. They had a battle today. Aqib held his own, but AJ Green made his money today as well.
Yeah, but you can't complain about the effort they had there. You see right there the touchdown, offensive line, one of the best unheralded parts of what they do offensively in Cincinnati.
Now up 13-6. Giovanni Bernard puts the ball on the ground. That's selfish of a Bengal there, Heath.
I don't know if Marvin Lewis calls it selfish when they fumble.
He calls it you going to the bench, kid.
Exactly.
That's what he calls it.
Devin McCourty forces the fumble. Gerard Mayo recovers. Brady, play action, time. Looking for Aaron Dobson. Terrence Newman there to bat it away.
Yeah, catch it once, though. You got your hands up. Catch it once.
Snatch it, pull it down.
Absolutely. That's your opportunity to play. But, again, having him as your 3rd or 4th corner, that shows you how talented this team is.
What's the biggest theme we've seen so far in these highlights, though? Tom Brady sacked. That's the 4th time we've seen it.
Pressure.
And turnover.
Patriots forced to punt there. That was 3rd down and 10. Now 26 seconds left. Brady Had time, but Aaron Dobson.
Yeah, that's a wet ball because Dobson's actually open. If Tom could put the mustard on it, he normally would, but that ball obviously was wet, and that was the problem.
Adam Jones with the interception just before it falls to the ground. Tom Brady goes back to the sideline, and he and the Patriots go back to Foxborough with a loss. New England now 4-1, and the Bengals at 3-2, sitting atop the AFC North with Baltimore and also Cleveland.
Saints taking their show on the road against Tom Brady. And the Patriots up in Foxborough coming off of their first loss of the year. Drew Brees unbeaten against the Patriots. Second quarter, New England ball up 10-7. Tom Brady, he doesn't have Gronk, by the way. Inactive, so it's Michael Ho'omanawanui. Okay. We're just going to call him Mike the rest of the highlight. There's Mike.
Run, Mike.
Yeah, that's seven That's 7 syllables if you're scoring at home, by the way. 9 plays later, first and goal. Stephen Ridley held without a touchdown coming into this game. That's his second of the day.
This guy should be the featured back. He needs to step it up. He did today.
Rob Ryan, none too pleased. Now, this was the tactical move of the day. Jimmy Graham, 4 straight 100-yard efforts. Prime, they put Akeem Talib, their Pro Bowl corner, on it.
Akeem is a defensive back that's big enough to handle the physicality, but strong enough and fast enough to stay with Jimmy Graham. Akeem Talib is playing the best football of all cornerbacks in the game today.
Jimmy Graham held without a catch today. A catch. More on that momentarily. Third quarter, Saints down 10. Drew Brees to my Nicktoon friends.
What you said?
Yeah.
I thought you said something.
It's a Nicktoon. Yeah, it was. It's my Nicktoon friends, but he dropped it. As you see on this play, though, Akeem Talib, injured hip, and he was done.
That's going to hurt.
All right, so the Patriots' ensuing drive after a Saints field goal. Brady looking for Danny Amendola. Oh! I'm wide open.
How many times do you think Tom Brady
Not many.
has seen that and hit it right in stride?
So the Saints get the ball back, and that's Kyrie Robinson, the rookie out of West Texas A&M, and he's in for his first career touchdown. We're tied at 17, and Sean Payton's like, yeah, that away, baby. So here come the Pats. On the reverse, Danny Amendola. Watch the hit on the sideline.
Oh!
Now remember, Reggie Bush used to wear 25 in a Saints uniform. This is Raphael Bush.
That's his cousin.
I don't think Reggie hit this hard. Amendola down for the count.
Praying for you, man.
Fourth quarter, Saints have the ball, down 3. 3rd and 12. And once again, looking for the aforementioned Jimmy Graham, and what a job the Patriots did on him. Kyle Arrington. I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah, he overthrew this, but Jimmy Graham comes out of the game. He tweaks. Drew wants to call timeout, but the snap comes. Watch where Jimmy Graham tweaks his knee or his hammy or something, and then that'll be his last play.
Unreal that Jimmy Graham could be this ineffective in a game, and he left. He would not return. So Patriots with the ball in the red zone. Brandon Bolden. That is a 1-yard loss. Josh McDaniels wondering, that's not the play I called. So they settle for a field goal and a 6-point lead. But here come the Saints. It's Kyrie Robinson again. They get contributions from just about everybody, Mooch.
You got 2 great quarterbacks here playing, and they're utilizing all of their talent for this last drive. You just thought whatever quarterback had the ball last would win this darn game.
Yeah, 3 plays later, Graham giving it a game effort, trying to get back in there, but he was just ineffective. Ball incomplete as you take another look. Arrington again right there to jar it loose. So now 3rd and 20, 2 plays later. Brees looking for yet another rookie. Kenny Stills, the kid out of Oklahoma, his first career touchdown. They would review it as they do with all scoring plays, but he is coming up clutch.
Wow, this kid's from San Diego. La Costa Canyon High School in San Diego, went to Oklahoma. What a big catch over 2 defenders for the lead.
So now the Patriots down 1. 3rd and 3, Brady to Julian Edelman. That's incomplete. And Tom's like, do I have to start yelling at a veteran too? So now they're going to go for it with under 3 minutes to go on 4th down. Brady to Aaron Dobson, who had a ton of drops once again on this day.
There you go, another one.
So Rob Ryan's thinking, you know what? We're 6-0, baby. I feel good about this. I'm going to let my hair down.
You got to run the clock out.
But they can't. Drew Brees to Marcus Colston, who was really held in check.
Great play.
So the Saints settle for a 39-yard field goal. The lead is just 4. So here come the Patriots. Brady for Julian Edelman, but it's Keenan Lewis, the former Pittsburgh Steeler. And now the Saints can breathe a sigh of relief. Like the Patriots, they don't have enough timeouts. We're going to win this, baby. It's 3rd and 7. Drew Brees, and he's loses 5. So the Saints have to punt.
Big play.
So now New England,
huge play.
On their own 30, under a buck and a half to go. Brady to Edelman for 23.
Clutch.
Next play with the clock ticking. Brady to, remember Austin Collie? Welcome back to the NFL for 15. Now going for it on 4th down. Under 30 to go. It's Brady to Collie.
Oh, boy.
Can't get out of bounds. But the Patriots do have a 1st down. 2 plays later, Brady to the rookie Tompkins for the 17-yard score with 5 seconds left.
Oh, boy.
So a 3-point win for the Patriots. And what in the world does Bill Belichick think of this come-from-behind W?
Patriots and the Jets. In case you didn't know, Rob Gronkowski was back today. We spent a little bit of time on that this week at the NFL Network. Not a lot, just a little bit. How did he do his first game this season after 5 surgeries in the past year? First quarter, there's Gronk, his first catch of the year, 12 yards, 4 plays later. It was Gronkowski again for 30 yards down to the Jets 1. Brandon Bolden would score on a 1-yard touchdown run 2 plays later. Gronk had 54 yards receiving in the first half. How about Geno Smith? Looking to take advantage of a Pats defense without Vince Wilfork, Tommy Kelly, Jerod Mayo, Aqib Talib, Teddy Bruschi, Mike Vrabel. First possession, Smith finds Jeremy Curley for the 12-yard touchdown. It would be a 7-7 game. Then a 14-7 game after this play. Geno Smith finds Logan Ryan, who jumps the route. He goes 79 yards for the touchdown. Patriots lead 14-7. Third quarter, Patriots up 21-10 with the ball. This is the play that changed the complexion of the game. Brady has time looking for Rob Gronkowski deep in his own territory, but Antonio Allen, who was shadowing Gronk most of the day, steps in front of the pass, runs down the sideline, dives into the end zone for the pick 6. Tons of defensive touchdowns in the NFL today. Brady's 3rd game with an interception. Patriots lead now down to 21-17. 2 Jets possessions later, same score. Look at Geno Smith, takes off right, makes a big juke and dives into the end zone for the touchdown, his 2nd rushing touchdown. After that, Mark Sanchez tweeted out, "I see you, G." Watch it again. The only thing Geno Smith didn't do was convert on the spike. And it was, that's okay, we'll work on that. We'll spend some time in practice on Wednesday. We'll work on spikes. Jets lead 24-21. Fourth quarter, Pats ball trailing 27-21. Brady throws it to Brandon Bolden, who takes it down to the 1-yard line, but a flag on the play. Gronkowski gets called for an illegal pick. Watch again. Gronkowski is the guy who hits David Harris, frees up Bolden, but he's called for the penalty. 3 plays later, 3rd and 3. It's Brady looking for Gronkowski, either not on the same page or he didn't see the ball. Can't make the catch. Brady can't believe it. Oh, that was a touchdown. They settle for a 39-yard field goal. Pats trail 27-24. Ensuing Jets possession. Geno Smith looking for a big play. Stephen Hill catches it for the touchdown. But right away, the Patriots looking for a flag. They get it. Hill called for offensive pass interference on the push-off. No touchdown. Little shove to Devin McCourty. Jets would be forced to punt. So here's the Pats trying to tie the game. Rob Gronkowski nearly makes the tremendous one-handed catch, but can't hold on. Gronk thought he had it, so to go to overtime, Stephen Gostkowski, right down the middle. So it's overtime, tied 27-27. Gronk still can't believe the drop. Overtime, Patriots opening possession. 3rd and 10 at their own 38, 4th play. Brady throws right to Julian Edelman, but it's overthrown. Pats forced to punt. Ensuing Jets possession, Jets relied heavily on Chris Ivory. 3rd and 5, he runs up the middle and gets stuffed. They would have to attempt a 56-yard field goal for the win. Here comes Nick Folk. Doesn't have one over 50 this year. 56. dovetails to the left, but an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on rookie Chris Jones. Jets would get a first down and another opportunity. He's pushing one of his own players in through. The unsportsmanlike conduct penalty flag was thrown right away. 4 plays later, Nick Folk from 42 yards. This is what Nick Folk does. A folk hero for the Jets. They win 30-27 in overtime. They break a 6-game losing streak to the Patriots. Geno Smith, 233 and 2 touchdowns in the victory. Rex just a little excited. Miami and New England. Dolphins hoping to end their 3-game losing streak. Meanwhile, Tom Brady and the Pats 1-2 in their last 3 games. Tom Brady playing with a swollen hand. This is something that affected him throughout the first half. Look at that. Like you could put a pin in that and just would take all the swelling out. Pats opening possession, 2nd and 8. Brady looking for Rob Gronkowski, instead intercepted by Demetri Patterson. Brady's 4th pick in his last 4 games. Later in the game, 3rd and 2 from the Patriots' own 31. Brady sacked by Jared Odrick. 25 passing yards in the first half for Brady, his fewest since 2003. Back when we were still using liquid soap instead of foamy soap in bathrooms. Second quarter, Dolphins go for it on 4th and 1 from the Patriots' 38. Daniel Thomas gets the carry, 15 yards for a first down. Miami taking advantage of Vince Wilfork's absence in the middle of the field. 4 plays later, it's 3rd and goal from the Pats' 3. Ryan Tannehill fakes. Instead, gets it to Daniel Thomas in the end zone for the 3-yard score. Miami with a 17-3 lead at halftime. Could be a Dolphins rout. Not so fast. Third quarter, Dolphins 2nd and 2 from the Pats' 19. Tannehill, his pass to a wide-open Mike Wallace turns him around and falls incomplete. Dolphins miss out on an opportunity to extend the lead to 24-3. So now the Patriots maybe feel a little bit of momentum. 2nd and 10 from the Dolphins' 41. Brady to Rob Gronkowski down the middle for a gain of 18. Gronk 2 catches, 27 yards. 2 plays later, 2nd and 6 from the Dolphins' 14. It's Aaron Dobson in the end zone for the score, 14 yards out. Patriots cut the deficit to 17-10. Watch again, Dobson with the double move to get open. Patriots' first touchdown in the third quarter this season. To say they come out of the gate in the second half slow is an understatement. Ensuing Dolphins possession, 2nd and 8 from their own 23. Tannehill sacked by Logan Ryan and fumbles. It's Rob Ninkovich at the 13-yard line. Play would be ruled down by contact. So the Patriots take over deep in Miami territory. 3 plays later, it's Brandon Bolden in for the score from 2 yards out, and the lefty spike. Pats tie the game at 17. Fourth quarter, Dolphins ball trailing now 20-17. 1st and 10 from the Pats' 46. Tannehill. Pass gets deflected by Devin McCourty. Intercepted by Marquise Cole. That is how you do the tip drill, ladies and gentlemen. When you learn that in high school, this is what they have in mind. Tip drill, tip drill. McCourty able to tap the ball back to Cole, who keeps his feet in bounds. Outstanding play. Maybe the defensive play of the year as far as what they had to pull off by New England. 8 plays later, 2nd and 7 from Miami 23. Brady sacked by Jimmy Wilson. Ball comes loose, goes back to the 45-yard line. Recovered by Nate Solder, but the refs call Olivier Vernon for illegal batting of the ball. Watch it again. I'm going to bat it up forward. Vernon attempts to recover, but the ball bats forward. Patriots get the ball at Miami's 13-yard line. Joe Philbin can't believe it. And meanwhile, the Patriots saying, come on, we had that push play last week on the field goal, and we had the obstruction call last night in the World Series. We're due to get one. And they get one. Stephen Ridley runs it in for the 3-yard touchdown. Pats win 27-17. They finish the game with 24 unanswered points. Tom Brady just 116 yards passing and a touchdown in the victory.
Pats and Steelers and champs in the house. Boston Red Sox, John Lester, Clay Buchholz.
No Big Puppy.
No Big Poppy.
Love, man.
A lot of facial hair, though. First quarter, Big Ben. I hate it when they say this is like a punt. Like this is like a bad throw.
No, it's a bad, horrible throw.
No, it wasn't like a bad throw. It was a bad throw.
Okay, you're right. It was a bad throw. Picked off by Devin McCourty. And the Patriots would capitalize.
Here's a good
Tom
throw.
Brady to Danny Amendola, his first touchdown.
Where does it say?
As a New England Patriot.
Man, Danny Amendola looked like he was. That looked like this is why they gave me the money today.
Gronk, welcome back.
Yeah, Gronk, that third game for Gronk.
13-yard gain on this one. Now in the red zone. And then Gronk, welcome back. I'm just going to say that every week. even if it's like 6 games in for him.
You can say it because Tom Brady's going to keep doing just that right there. I don't care who's covering him. Everybody else has shown me you can't get it done. I'm giving it to him.
Huge day, 9 catches, $143 in that score. Later on in the second, Big Ben to Antonio Brown. That is the 200th career TD toss.
That's my man. This is one of the best receivers in the game today.
That dude, bad.
He is. You got to
for real.
Go to work.
Third quarter, pass up 14. Brady to Stephen Ridley. But watch Troy Polamalu strip that away, and Lamar Woodley recovered.
I don't get that. He didn't make a football move. You know, like most of the time when you knock a ball out of a receiver's hand like that, he hadn't taken a step. Why wasn't it just incomplete?
Yeah, the play was challenged because it was a turnover, but they upheld the call. So there you go. And then Roethlisberger to Jericho Cotchery, who had a huge day, 20 yards and the touch. Steelers down 7. Then Roethlisberger to Cotchery, who, as I said, had a huge day. We're tied at 24. He had 3 receiving touchdowns on the day.
Just like that.
Fourth quarter, Pats with a 3-point lead, and then Tom Brady goes cuckoo. And so does Aaron Dobson, 17 yards on this one.
Where did he go?
Great throw.
But this is a good cuckoo. Now, there's crazy cuckoo. There's plenty of that, too, but that's not here.
He's starting to show up. Now Aaron Dobson starts to say, let me get in this part.
And so, too, does the Patriots defense. Dane Fletcher with one of 5 New England sacks.
He has to get rid of that ball, man.
You know, Roethlisberger threw for more than 400 yards, even. And then Brady to Gronk. Move those chains on
That's
3rd and 7.
Gronk. Man, I'm going to tell you something. That dude right there, he's so sick of Gronk, he doesn't know what to do.
And then the pretty pirouette by Stephen Ridley, his first 100-yard game of the year. He also had 2 scores.
Those are the plays that we never used to see against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just the effort plays.
Well, you don't see this often either.
The secondary is on fire.
That's Aaron Dobson, 81 yards.
They're in the cold tub right now.
Patriots score an NFL season high 55.
Tom Brady says, that's more like it.
A good one from start to finish. Tom Brady coming off a bye week, 9-2 in his career off a bye week. Cam and the Panthers coming off a big win against the 49ers. And we saw some early battles between these two guys, Aqib Talib and Steve Smith, going right at each other, gentlemen.
What a catch, though. I mean, Aqib Talib even grabbed that right arm, and Steve still comes up, and then the talking began, DJ.
Don't poke Bears and don't poke Steve Smith. You do not want to get him angry.
Don't hold his leg either, right?
And don't hold on to his foot either. He didn't like that too much.
Yeah, these guys getting into it for a while. Actually, Talib was taken out of the game. Belichick took him, sat him down for a couple of plays. You can see Cam getting pumped up.
Yeah, smart decision by BB to sit that guy down right there. Because Steve Smith, just. You're ever in a fight in a dark alley? Steve, I want you on my side, buddy.
Here they are going at it again in the end zone. And no flag thrown on this play. I think the ref's just saying, all right, we finally seen enough.
Yeah.
3rd and goal, Cam Newton to Brandon LaFell for a 9-yard score, and the Panthers take an early 7-0 lead.
It was a pretty drive, too, in a lot of different ways, throwing and running.
Cam Newton making plays with his legs, but then the accuracy tonight, very impressed with the way he threw the football.
Stephen Ridley has had fumbling problems for 2 years, and it happened again tonight. This one knocked out, and Stephen Ridley wouldn't see the field again for a couple of quarters.
Well, on the replay, it was just sloppy. I mean, it was a hand right to the ball, but bottom line is hold on to the ball, Stephen.
In the third, Tom Brady over to Julian Edelman for a 9-yard gain. And they're starting to feel pretty good about things. 6 plays later, 1st and goal. Brady to Rob Gronkowski, who has 3 guys on him, fights his way into the end zone. We have a tie game, tied up at 10 apiece. Can't really stop Gronk when he's trying to get in there. All right, here's Cam again, pressured, scrambles.
This is ridiculous.
Talk me through this, DJ.
It's ridiculous. You can't get him on the ground. And then even to have enough in the tank to be able to pick up the yardage after making the whole team miss. There's only a couple guys that can do that, and trust me, they're not 6'5", 250 pounds like Cam Newton.
He goes a total of 72 yards on that play this time. Newton to Steve Smith for a 16-yard gain to leave, and Smith once again going at it.
Look at the strut. I was informed on Twitter that's the George Jefferson strut, by the way.
Can't believe you didn't know that. 3 plays later, Newton to Greg Olsen. Score. Panthers up again, 17-10. Newton, 7 for 7 for 81 yards on that drive. Look at Bill. How are we going to stop this guy?
Listen, those notes that he's taking are legendary. There are people that are getting screamed at tomorrow in tomorrow's meeting.
Oh, Brady going to work, finds the youngster, Kenbrell Tompkins, for a nice 37-yard gain. The Patriots now in the red zone. 1st and goal. Brady gives to Ridley back in the game. They show some faith in him after he puts the ball on the ground, and it's a tie ball game now at 17 apiece.
Well, it's a good run, but it's still just Brady. Kind of up-tempo, get him in a formation that they always get you in and run it in.
The doghouse apparently has a trap door, though. Snuck out the backside.
Got out the backside.
Cam didn't get away from Rob Ninkovich there, so the Panthers forced a punt, giving the Patriots good field position. And here comes Brady to Aaron Dobson, or not.
Yeah.
They'd have to settle for a 26-yard field goal, and they take a 20-17 lead. So here comes Cam and the Panthers, down by 3.
Don't do it. Oh, you did it.
Flushed out of the pocket, picks up the first down, gives a little stiff arm. That's what Cam did all night. When they needed a big gain, he made it happen. This time looking for Greg Olsen, falls incomplete. Looks like Olsen got a little bit tangled up there with McCourty.
That's a technique foreshadowing that another tight end probably should have employed at the end of the game. Throw your hands up in the air and fall on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you see a wide receiver or a tight end, in Greg Olsen's case like that, both arms flopping on the ground, bad call.
4 plays later, Newton to Ted Ginn Jr. Where is this guy
Ted
been?
Ginn.
Well,
hey, make your catches count, Dan Hellie.
His only catch of the game.
But it was a big one.
Counted for 6 points.
Panthers up 24-20. So the Patriots getting the ball back with just under a minute to go and all 3 timeouts. Tom Brady, 32 comeback wins in his career. This time on 4th and 10.
Look at that throw. Are you kidding me?
Frozen rope.
Pretty.
23-yard gain. The Patriots call their first timeout. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 10. Brady to Danny Amendola over the middle. First down. Patriots take their second timeout. They're now in Panthers territory. Here's where trouble almost happens. Nearly picked off by Melvin White, and then Captain Munnerlyn. Got a little bit lucky there, did Brady. A couple of plays later, Brady looking for Aaron Dobson. Nothing going there. But there's a penalty on Melvin White. It's pass interference. Look at Cam. He can't believe it. Oh, man. So 2 plays later, Brady again looking for Dobson. This time it's complete for a 7-yard gain. Brady now working out of the shotgun. This is the last play of the game. He was looking for Gronkowski, picked off by Robert Lester, but there's some laundry.
Yep.
Brady thought there was going to be pass interference. Take another look. You can see Gronk was mugged here by Luke Kuechly.
Well, and I would use mugged kind of lightly, Dan. I think Rob, we'll get into this later, but Rob could have helped his quarterback out by
sold a little
bit more aggressive, trying to come back to the ball. He tried, but I don't know about that call.
Well, you could see Brady giving the refs an earful. He clearly wasn't happy with the call. 24-20 the final. The Patriots fall to 7-3. The Panthers improved to 7-3 with their 6th win in a row.
That's must-see TV. As far as Peyton Manning, 4-9 all-time against that guy, Tom Brady.
Wow.
Hey, Wes Welker, welcome back. 672 catches in 6 years in New England. I miss you more. That's right. That's cute. All right, so here we go. All sorts of issues for the Patriots there in the opening quarter. Stephen Ridley, who might not see any more playing time in 2013, coughs it up for the 3rd straight game.
Isn't he 4-10 now?
Huh? Coming in.
Okay.
Coming in.
So 4-10.
Von Miller, 60 yards for the touch. Stephen Ridley, we'll see you next week. See, he can't even hang on to his helmet on the sideline.
Chris, wait, how hard is that math, Chris? Coming in 4-9, so right now 4-10.
Yeah, it's
why
not hard. I said coming in.
But why not just say 4-10?
Pay attention. I'm behind in the highlight already. Next possession, Brady stripped and fumbled. Terrence Knight, the big fella rumbling, led to a Moreno touchdown and a 14-zip lead. Next Patriots possession, now it's LeGarrette Blount's turn.
They hit that blunt.
No, who hit that blunt?
Somebody hit that blunt hard.
Nacho hit that blunt. Recovered by Danny Trevathan. We're going the other way, but he was actually down by contact. Led to a Prater field goal and a 17-zip lead. Second quarter, same score. Peyton Manning, no Julius Thomas, inactive because of an injury. Jacob Tamme.
Played good ball today. Jacob Tamme stood in and makes plays.
It's 24-0. At halftime, what's going on here? Third quarter, the Patriots come out on fire. Brady to Julian Edelman.
Nice play.
Who needs Wes Welker? 24-7.
He had him on the flat route and waited for it and took him up.
Next Broncos possession, Monte Ball gets a little swing pass and
Now watch Gronk, ladies. Watch the desire by Gronk. Watch this beat. Man, this dude here, man.
Great play, man. That's the way to get to the ball.
Man,
Here's the Gronk play.
That's what this right here. Bam! Get your push shot. Wait.
Well, he wouldn't get in, but Brandon Bolden would. Right 2 plays later, and the Patriots are down just 10. Next Broncos possession.
Boy, that's a bad boy right
We've seen some fumbles. What about a Manning fumble? Oh, but he gets it back.
I feel Mo.
Broncos forced to punt.
He ran it out of the side.
And here comes New England again. Brady, 12 of 14, $163 in the third quarter alone. This to Julian Edelman.
How do you get that open?
Julian played tonight.
43 yards on that. And then, you know who you got to find?
Big fella.
Your security blanket.
That big fella, man. He's
Gronk.
Man, look at
They got to do something about this.
Man, that's how Marshall, I tell you how, that's how I love to watch guys play football. That's how I love to watch.
You didn't like the push off on Wesley Woodyard?
That's how you play football.
Because look at Brady, man. Who's crazy? Who's crazy?
I love that, man.
On to the fourth. Next Denver possession, Manning. Looking for Eric Decker, but Logan Ryan takes it at the 30.
Great play by Logan Ryan.
Great anticipation.
Decker should have put his body on him and came in late just like Gronk was doing.
And now it's Brady to Julian Edelman, 14 yards on the pretty pirouette, and they leap into the end zone. 28 unanswered points. I don't care if it was 24-0. We win it now.
Edelman said, I dealt with Ruffle, I dealt with Amendola, and I'm still doing me.
Third and 8, and
to lead.
Peyton Manning can't get it to Demaryius Thomas, so the Broncos forced the punt. Here comes Brady, looking for Shane Vereen. Almost Wesley.
Got to make that play, man.
Would have been a huge play for the Denver Broncos. Instead, 8 plays later, just incomplete to Edelman.
He missed him right there, man. Edelman had that. That ball was a little high. Brady gets it down low. That's his third TD.
Had to settle for a Gostowski field goal and a 7-point lead. But here comes Denver. 7.5 to go. Manning. Demaryius Thomas. It's picked by Aqib Talib. However, holding on the play on Aqib Talib. As you'll notice, he grabbed a little jersey. That's holding, right?
And looking back.
Okay. So Denver keeps the drive alive. 7 plays later, 3rd and 5. Manning to Jacob Tamme.
Hey,
great throw catch, man.
Right, that should have been a holding on to lead.
3 plays later, Manning looking for Jacob Tamme. It is incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. Interference on Rob Ninkovich. Take one more look at it, and he basically tackles Tamme before the ball. Yeah, okay, that's a good call. So the Broncos have 1st and 10 on the Patriots 11. Next possession, Demaryius Thomas pretty much shut out till this drive. 11 yards for the touch. We are tied at 31.
Release. That 88 Club member makes a great play right there. I'm looking forward to chatting with him this week.
And for the first time in the history of this series, in the 14 meetings between these two, we got overtime. With the winds whipping, what do? The Patriots win the coin toss. They elect to kick off after stopping the Broncos. Brady to Kenbrell Tompkins.
Yeah, they let him
maybe
play
on Jammer.
They let him play on the outside. Now, both guys are playing and doing a lot of bumping and physical play.
You got to watch yourself.
Yeah, this could have gotten something right here.
He spent so much time yelling at the refs that the play clock basically dwindled down. They had to take a timeout, and then they eventually punted. Next Broncos possession, Manning, Wes Welker.
Got to catch that one, buddy.
Yeah.
Would have been shy of the first down anyway on 3rd and 8. So the Broncos punt with less than 5 minutes to go. Ensuing Patriots possession. Here's the play we were talking about. Patriots punt. Tony Carter taps it. Wasn't looking. Not his fault, but just in the wrong place at the wrong time, or maybe right place at the wrong time.
Just don't lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, as you can see, there it is. There's the tap. And so the Patriots recover. Carter feeling miserable. And eventually, a few plays later, with 2 minutes to go in overtime, Stephen Gostowski completes the 24-0 comeback by winning it 34-31 in overtime.
Patriots and the Texans. Once upon a time, this is an AFC Championship game preview. Gary Kubiak back on the sidelines for the first time since Week 9. Tom Brady coming off that miraculous victory a week ago. First half, though, not a great one. Brady picked off by Jonathan Joseph, who was the #1 trending topic on Twitter for about a half hour after this play. He returns at 31 yards. Brady misses an open Kenbrell Tompkins. Julian Edelman, his favorite receiver, just can't get it. Second quarter, sacked by Whitney Mercilus. Brady voices his displeasure on the sideline. You guys have to make sure I stand upright. I can't complete passes on my back. Texans leading 10-0. Brady, this time, has a lot of time. And, of course, finds Rob Gronkowski. What a great catch by Gronk. And gets that Gronk spike. Watch again. Gronk picks it up. What agility he has. Patriots trailing 10-7. Second quarter now. Texans ball, 3rd and 1 from the Patriots 20. Who would have the big game? Would it be Ben Tate or Dennis Johnson? It was Ben Tate. Dipsy doodles his way into the end zone. His second touchdown of the day. The Texans extend their lead to 17-7. Third quarter, Patriots ball. They're down 17-14. Brady looking for Julian Edelman, who had another big day. Who needs Amendola when you have Edelman? 25 yards, 1st and 10 from the Texans, 19. 3 plays later, it's Shane Vereen into the end zone. His first touchdown of the year. Patriots lead 21-17. But the Texans not going quietly, ensuing possession. Case Keenum says, "Look, just block for me, I got this." His first career rushing touchdown. Texans retake the lead 24-21, fourth quarter. Patriots have the football, 3rd and 8 from the Texans' 15. Brady this time eludes the pass rush, hits Edelman for an 8-yard gain, 1st and goal from the Texans' 7. Next play is the 9th play of the drive. Stephen Ridley, a healthy scratch during today's game, so that means LeGarrette Blount gets the call. He goes in from 7 yards out. Pats retake the lead 28-24. Ensuing Texans possession, it's Keenum looking for DeAndre Hopkins. He beats Kyle Arrington, gets it, spins around, gets tackled inside the 15. Case Keenum. Cool heads, Case Keenum. 2 plays later, it's Ben Tate. Another touchdown, his 3rd of the day. Someone's going to give him a lot of money this offseason. Texans lead 31-28. 2 patch possessions later, it's Brady for Gronkowski over the middle for 17 yards. He would injure his ankle on the play, Gronkowski would, but he would return. It would lead to a Gostkowski field goal. Pats with a 34-31 lead. Now, 4th and 13 from the Texans' 43, just over 2 minutes left to go. Case Keenum looking for an open receiver. Can't find one. Throw goes incomplete. Texans lose their 10th in a row. Keenum went for 272 and 1 interception. Tate, 102 yards and 3 touchdowns in defeat.
To 28. How about the Brownies taking on the Pats? Tom Brady and the offense trying to get off to a fast start. It was just an unlucky day for Rob Gronkowski. You hate seeing these types of injuries. Brady to Gronk.
See, this is a new rule. If you hit him high, that never happens. Blatantly going at his leg because they don't want to get fined.
Well, T.J. Ward goes low. I don't even like to look at that.
Bad.
Reports say torn ACL.
Praying for you, Gronk.
Carted off the field. He's supposed to have an MRI on Monday to confirm. All right, Browns ball. Jason Campbell to Josh Gordon. This guy has been absolutely
Watch
insane.
Watch your key, blow a hamstring.
80 yards for the touchdown.
Better veer off and get out of the picture. Baylor.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon is a grown
has
man.
774 yards receiving in his last 4 games. Tom Brady to Shane Vereen.
Got it.
50-yard gain, the longest reception by a Pats running back this season.
Can't match a linebacker up with him either. That's a mismatch out of the backfield.
2 plays later, Vereen up the middle for the touchdown. Vereen had 153 yards receiving and a rushing touchdown. The Patriots convert the 2-point conversion, so it's a 19-11 game. In the fourth quarter, it's the same score. Brady dropping back, but Paul Kruger gets to him, so they have to settle for a field goal. That makes it a 19-14 game. Kruger celebrating, that's what I do, fellas. 3rd and 17 for Jason Campbell here. I'd say just get it in the hands of Josh Gordon the way he's been playing lately. 19-yard pickup there, first down, keeps the drive alive. Gordon had 7 catches for 151 yards.
Jason Campbell is balling, by the way.
He's playing well.
Pay that man.
On the play action to Cameron Jordan, and the Browns lead 26-14. Jason Campbell, prime, 351 passing yards and 3 touchdowns.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Well, here's Tom Brady. 2nd and 4 to Julian Edelman. Just kind of throws it in there, and it's first down at the 47 now. Why don't you say we give Edelman another try here?
Might as well. He hit 10 different receivers during the day.
Well, that's another 19-yard pickup. 3rd and goal. Edelman?
Got him.
Yep.
Why not?
Patriots trailed 26-21. Edelman's only touchdown. Rob Chudzinski knew something was going to be coming. Well, first we flash back to the 1994 AFC wild card game. It's the Patriots and the Browns. This was the last time that the Patriots recovered an onside kick. Ironically, Bill Belichick was the coach of the Browns at the time.
That was 94?
Yeah, it was 1994.
That was just to see who was going to get beat by us in 94.
Get there to get beat.
Get there to who's going to get beat down.
So Gostkowski lines it up, but this is how you're supposed to do an onside kick.
That's good.
That was perfect.
This goes exactly 10 yards, right?
Yeah.
Can we see that again?
Well, it did.
Yeah, everybody go.
Actually, he touched it before he got 10.
He had to make a decision. Go get it or get hit.
It was right at 10 yards. I think it bounced back. Kyle Arrington recovers it, by the way. So the Patriots.
The kicker was kind of guarding the ball, keeping guys out of the way.
And you guys say kickers don't do anything. Patriots ball at the 30. Brady to Josh Boyce in the end zone, but it's incomplete. There's a flag on the play. This was a tough call, wasn't it?
That is a suspect. You could call it, but it's really not pass interference. He did have his hands on his back, and he's reaching. See, he grabbed him right there. You could call that, but you got to let him play because that's going to change the game right there.
They've been on the wrong end of those calls the last couple of times. So.
And that's exactly what it does. 1st and goal at the 1.
Pick play. They've been doing this pick
Brady
play
and Danny Amendola for the touchdown. The Patriots would fail on the 2-point conversion, so it's a 27-26 lead for the Pats. Now here's Jason Campbell desperately trying to march him down the field.
Got to be able to finish.
Hits Jordan Cameron for 13 yards.
You got to pay Campbell.
Get up to that line. Get up to that line. You got to spike it quickly before you run out of time. Campbell's a veteran. He knows what to do, so there's 1 second left on the clock. Billy Cundiff from 58 yards out in cold weather. This is not an easy kick.
It's a long way.
I thought it was good for a minute.
We saw a 64-yarder today.
That's a good point.
He had a shot.
Patriots come back again to win.
You're about to take a look at the Patriots and Dolphins highlights. How's that sound?
And I called those Dolphins, man. I knew it. I saved those Dolphins when time tried to save them.
Patriots win, and they clinch the AFC East for the 10th time in the last 11 years. Remember, there's no Gronk, by the way. All right, 2nd quarter, this is good. Dolphins trying to get the game-time field goal. We got a little problem, though. You probably can't tell what happened. So let's see. Brandon Fields, how's it look from
you got to get a snap of credit. He accurate.
Yeah, John Denny, right on the mark. You know, there used to be a pitcher named John Denny who won a Cy Young Award, so you figure he'd be
I know
right
Denny
on the mark.
Crane.
Okay.
You know who Denny Crane is?
Next Patriots possession, Tom Brady, no Gronk, right? Who do you have? Michael Hoamana-Wanui.
Whatever, boy, what a grab that was, man. He said, who needs a Gronk? I am here. He went in 047, boy. That's the U number.
We're going to call him Michael H. from here on out.
Call him Huey.
Okay? Patriots take a 10-0 lead.
That's a great play right there, man. When they made it, I was like, who? Don't tell me they found another one.
So we go from a 10-0 lead to Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11. I told you. Got it in, baby.
That's your name for that guy, Mike Wallace.
Ocean's 11. We got you in there, baby. I told Mike I'd get him in there.
Huge play right before the half. Breaking a would-be tackle and getting the Dolphins on the board. That was a huge play.
Ocean 11 trying to pull his second caper in as many weeks after taking home from Pittsburgh last week. Bouncing back again today.
What about the other 11? Anything for Julian Edelman?
Yeah.
19
targets, 13 catches, $139. Wow.
By the way, Tom Brady, his 6th 4,000-yard passing season. He's the 5th quarterback to do that. He did that in this game. He ain't bad. 3 plays later, Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, and there's a nice little whip there by Jimmy Wilson.
Yeah,
Did he just flag him?
Julian became that talking about that wolf block tackle.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous, man. I've never seen anything like that. That was ridiculous.
So the Patriots have a 20-17 lead. Under 3 to go, 4th and 5. Ryan Tannehill. Hey, Charles Clay had only 1 catch, but this is it. It was a catch and a run, and he's moving the sticks.
And this kid right here, man, Charles Clay, whoever found him, what a great job they've done.
Then Tannehill to Rashard Matthews, the 3rd-year man out of Nevada, with the nice work.
Yeah, they like Matthews. He finally starting to show up and make a play or two.
And Tom Brady wondering, am I going to have to marches down the field yet again. Now it's Tannehill to Marcus Thigpen. He beats Dante Hightower, and with 1:15 to go, the Dolphins have a 4-point lead.
Well, I said they might have scored too quickly right there, boy, with Tom. Terrific.
Yeah, he's got 3 timeouts, so Stephen Ross, you can be excited.
How many owners do they have?
That's the main one. So here comes Brady. 4th and 8. Who's Brady looking for? Danny Amendola.
Nice play. Nice hold on to that
14
ball.
targets himself. Buck 31 on the day.
Yeah, 10 catches for him. Then 5 plays later, Brady for Amendola. But it's Michael Thomas, just signed this week off the Niners practice squad, breaking it up.
That's great effort. Great effort by Danny, but great play by the defensive back. Really, he went after that ball right there, just coming back at it. Golly, look at that.
Then after an offsides, 16 ticks left. Brady looking for Julian Edelman, and
that's the one thing about it right now. See, you don't have Gronk, and you got to put those little guys on the outside. That's where it hurts your team.
Well, here is Gronk's play. Instead, it's for Michael H., and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, H has made some great plays, but he's not 6 foot, 111 times height. Well, okay, he's not that tall.
He wanted a flag on that. Now 4th and 5, Brady. Who do you go for? No Gronk. No rookie receivers out there either. So how about Austin Collie? But it's picked by Michael Thomas. Miami snaps a 7-game losing streak to the Patriots. The Dolphins are now the 6th seed, and the Pats miss out on the AFC East crown, at least for now. AFC East.
Wow.
And they were facing a gimpy Joe Flacco in that sprained MCL. How's that knee looking? Is that a lineman? Who is
Looks
that?
bulky.
Oh,
If he was a DB, you'd throw at him all day.
First quarter, Ravens down 7-zip. Flacco, it's tipped by Dante Hightower and picked by Logan Ryan, the rookie out of Rutgers.
That was a great defensive play right there, and you know Bill Belichick was going to design a scheme.
You know, it was the 4th time this year Brady was held under 200 yards, but here he flares it out to Shane Vereen.
Love Shane Vereen, man. He's the mismatch guy now with no Gronk. He's going to be the guy that draws the coverage.
But he left with an injured groin, and then Joe Flacco left red-faced with embarrassment as the turf monster got him there.
That's a good sack.
That's somebody that's not totally comfortable with that knee right now, too. Look at that.
It was 17-zip Patriots at the break. 3rd quarter, Flacco on 3rd and 2 after scratching his head is looking for Dennis Pitta, but it's that kid Logan Ryan again who now has 5 INTs on the season. He takes it away.
It's a great play.
Forget about the return, by the way. He was down by contact.
Same interception, that little trap defense right
Now, this kind of tells the story about Baltimore's offensive season. They're down 20-0 on their next drive. Ray Rice.
When a man do their mouth like that,
going for it
you got
on
a problem.
4th and 1. Watch Rice. He had 11 carries for 40 yards and gets stopped.
But that time, Ray.
And then afterward, on the sideline, he and John Harbaugh.
Almost said, I seen you up in there. You come back with a half a yard?
Whose fault is that?
Well, for New England, 5 straight division titles. They've won it 10 of the last 11 years in the AFC East, and this year they've done it with smoke and mirrors. But once again, it's that head coach quarterback dynamic leading the way. 2nd and 5. No use making any changes. Give it to Blunt. Now it's a foot race. Blunt all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. In terms of touchdown percentage, Jacksonville is dead last. 2nd and 7. Lewis looking downfield. Lewis wide open. Touchdown. TJ Graham. And the Bills cut into the New England lead late in the 3rd quarter. 1st and goal for the Patriots. Brady throws. Touchdown, Shane Vereen. 6 penalties costing the Bills 54 yards. 1st and goal. The cut by Jackson. Jackson, the acceleration, the balance, and the touchdown. 1st down for New England. Blunt. Still going down the sideline. A dive for the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. The dagger. New England takes care of business as they knock off Buffalo 34-20 in the regular season finale.
And we begin in Foxborough. Heavy rains expected, although the weather wasn't too bad. Almost 60 degrees at kick. Tom Brady looking for a 3rd straight berth in the AFC title game. Andrew Luck Last year up in Foxborough, they lost 59-24. He threw a pair of pick sixes. Third play of the game, looking for Levon Brazil, but it's Alfonso Degger.
That's the way you start the game, anticipating the route, jumping it, almost getting it to the house. Great play.
We thought it was another pick six, but upon further review, he stepped out inside the 2-yard line. LeGarrette Blount, first of many touchdowns for him, took it in from there on the next play. Next, Pats possession. 3rd and 3, Brady to Danny Amendola for a gain of 16. Brady, the first passer with 6,000 playoff yards. 2 plays later, LT, it's LeGarrette Blount. What does he do so well?
Well, he gets down into the hole really fast, and no one wants to hit him.
Midway through the first quarter, it's 14-zip. But last week, the Colts were down 4 touchdowns in the second half against Kansas City. What do they care? Well, here comes Indy. Luck to Levon Brazil. This one works out better. 38 yards on the pitch and catch. Luck 20 of 41 for 331 and a pair of scores. And look at the touch on this one.
The pass was there. The coverage was there. Great concentration. Great ball placement. Good play all the way around.
All right, 14-7 New England in the second. Brady looking for his 100-catch man, Julian Edelman. What a year he had, LT.
Yes, had a great year. This guy really made them forget about Wes Welker. Played great all year.
6 grabs for 84 yards. And 7 plays later, let's see. LeGarrette Blount once. LeGarrette Blount twice.
LeGarrette Blount 3 times later.
He's in. And it's 21-7 at that point. Now it's 21-10, and here's the wacky play of the game. Uh-oh, too high for the rookie punter Ryan Allen, who picks it up. Just fall on it, kid.
Kick it out of the end zone, man.
Don't do it. What are you doing?
NFL.
Panic. One thing about pressure, it'll bust a pipe.
Yeah. It gets knocked away by Jarris Pendleton as you get one more look. It's ruled a safety on the field. And to add injury to insult, Allen, he did the free kick next, but he was then done for the night.
He got hit.
So Andrew Luck's celebrating because they get the free kick, and now they're driving with under 2 minutes to go. Luck looking for his fullback, Stanley Havili, but, oh, gosh, you just can't miss these opportunities. Dante Hightower with the INT. What happened, LT?
Well, the ball was a little bit behind him, but if you get your hands on the ball, you have to catch it. It bounced off his shoulder, and Hightower, he's in the right spot to pick it off.
Pats were up 9 at the break, pick it up in the third quarter. They're up 6, deep in their own territory. Brady, little play fake.
Nice.
And looking for Danny Amendola for a gain of 53. Brady, for the 6th time this year, held under 200 yards passing. But that got him going into Indy territory.
That play does not work without a viable running game.
6 plays later on 3rd and 8, Brady incomplete to Edelman. But Josh Gordy, you got to turn around.
You got to turn around and look back and then make a play on the ball. You just can't face guard the receiver. Look, right here, he misses the jam. Now he's back where he needs to be. Look back the wrong way. He was anticipating the fade stop, back shoulder fade.
So now it's 3rd and goal on the 3. No LeGarrette Blount. Let's give it to Mad Max haircut Stephen Ridley. I guess he's out of the doghouse.
He can run it, too, down by the goal line. This guy can do it.
Also in on the 2-point conversion, Patriots up 14. But look at these consecutive passes by Luck. First one of 46 to T.Y. Hilton, who was over 100 yards on the night.
Nice.
And then your next play, I mean, he's got velocity, he's got touch, and here he's got a touchdown to Brazil.
Great play action, freezes the backers, throws the safety. Brazil, great route, great throw, and catch.
After a 3-play, 80-yard drive, Indy's down just 7, and we know it's wet, and we know that he's looking a little bit like the Geico caveman, but, I mean, look at this. He's like slobbering all over himself. That's playoff football.
There's water in his mouth.
4th quarter, Luck. Here on 2nd and 9, he decides, okay, nobody's open. I'm going to tuck it and run, which he does so well. But did the turf monster get him? No, it was Joe Volano. Take a look at this. In hockey, you get 2 minutes in the penalty box. In soccer, it's probably a yellow card. Here, there's no call.
They don't call that an MMA either. No call. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
So Luck is a little bummed. He was looking for some sort of call. Next Patriots drive. Look out! Somebody's getting to the 2nd level.
Hey, this guy can run, man. To be so big, nice patience, nice move in the hole. Finishes the run in the end zone.
2nd longest in playoff history, that of 73 yards. 24 touchdowns is a franchise record. In fact, only Ricky Waters of San Francisco in 1993 had more touchdowns in a single playoff game. That was 5 back then. So who's the holder? It's not the rookie punter Ryan Allen. He's hurt. Tom Brady, who said the last time he held was in the Orange Bowl for Michigan. All right, he said afterward I might renegotiate my contract. Really?
Well, he should.
Not for that. If he's going to renegotiate, it ain't going to be for that. So Luck, looking for Kobe Fleener, and it is picked by Jamie Collins. The rookie had a huge game, guys.
Collins looked quick, man. See how deep he was down the field?
He did a great job all day in coverage. He also put a lot of pressure on Andrew Luck. Nice all-around game for the young player.
New England would pick off Luck a 4th time during the 21-point win. So the Pats are off to their 3rd straight AFC title game.
Delivered by Papa John's, and here are your highlights now. As we get straight to it, Denver, 63 degrees. I mean, flat out beautiful at kickoff. Can Tom Brady get to another one? It would be his 6th. Can Peyton Manning get to his 3rd? We open up here with a 3rd and 2, about 3 minutes in. And this really was one of the few times they came close to getting to Peyton when he bobbled a shotgun snap, but he hits Eric Decker for 7 and a 1st down. He almost gave that away.
As a center, I can tell you, in a situation like that, you might send the ball back there kind of hot. He's not used to that, and that's probably had something to do with it.
Well, nothing came of it. They eventually punt. Broncos get the ball back. Now they're in the red zone. Now they're down to the 10. Julius Thomas on 1st and goal. No flag on this one. Devin McCourty mugged him a bit.
A bit. But again, that's how this game works. I mean, you can't call. I mean, okay.
Come on, you got to call that.
Okay.
You do have to call that.
Okay.
Do you not have to call that? Okay. Matt Prater hits a field goal, 27-yarder. The Broncos go up 3-0 there. It's 3rd and goal on this one, and incomplete for Eric Decker. So that's what led to the field goal. Eric Decker incomplete, back of the end zone. Matt Prater, 27-yard field goal. Josh McDaniels back in Denver for the first time, where he did open 6-0, but did not last much longer after that.
Wonder if they had razors in Denver back then.
Wait, you can't. This guy's got a shave. This was a big play.
Yes.
Missing Julian Edelman here 9 minutes or 12 minutes into the game.
And there were several plays here where you see Tom Brady upset about it. You can't miss plays like that in a game just like this.
This is key as well. Aqib Talib injured, taken out by Wes Welker.
And I think that's inadvertent contact you see there. But yet it's still a rib injury happens, and all of a sudden the game really changes. Aqib goes out, and all of a sudden you see a great play right here. You're going to see by a guy who's looking to go back home to New Jersey.
Noshawn Moreno, 28 yards down to the 11. Here come the Broncos 4 plays later. Peyton had 3 options on this one. He's going to settle on Jacob Tamme for the touchdown.
That's the key to this game for Peyton Manning. He not only had 3 options, he had 5 that were legitimate options, and Tammy's not one of those 5. That's the story of this game. All the weapons Peyton had to work with.
Patriots get it back now, 3rd and 8. They are inside the 20. They're on the 18, but Robert Ayers on 3rd down. The 11-yard loss on the sack. That leads to the field goal. It's 10-3, big point there as well. Broncos get it back. Broncos then go to work. Demaryius Thomas with the Aqib Talib out of there is having a field day. That's good for 26 down to the 37. Peyton kept the foot on the gas for most of the game, especially late, but here he is late in the second, swings it to the outside for Moreno. He stopped short. Now the question is, do you go for it or not?
And see, that's why I like the balance of having a defensive coach with Peyton Manning, because Peyton would have wanted to go for that, but that's okay. Get the points on the board, make it a 2-score deal.
Which is what they do, make it 13-3. Aqib Talib, they initially called it a rib injury, then it's a knee injury. Either way, he's on the sideline. And without him there, Peyton pretty much did whatever he wanted to do. 18 yards there to Eric Decker.
Game over. I mean, I don't mean it.
This is the game with him on the sideline.
With him on the sideline, it changes the game plan. And you saw this right here. Demaryius all of a sudden just started carving up the New England Patriots secondary.
And that's good for 15 and a 1st down. They are driving again and in the red zone again. 5 plays later, it's Julius Thomas. This is a big 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 3, they get 5. With Aqib Talib still watching, which really was the story of the second half. But keep it on the ground here, 3rd and 3 from the 8. That's Monty Ball. He's going to get 5, and again, a 3rd down conversion. Get them down to the 5, inside the 5, down to the 3, and then Demaryius Thomas.
And the group, and watch him grab this ball. He just snags this ball right out of there. You see Peyton there. Look at those numbers right there. But the key part, the offensive line did a tremendous job all game long. Tom Brady obviously wondering what the heck are we going to have to do. You got to get back in this thing.
Remember, they were down 24-0 at the half when they faced each other during the regular season. Can he rally back from this one? Not when Shane Vereen can't hang on a 3rd and 2. Belichick is going to go for it now on 4th down. And here comes
the pressure. That's right.
It's Terrence Knighton.
No, I'm sorry. It's not. It's pot roast.
Pot roast.
Thank you.
It's a pot roast.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like a pot roast.
It looks like a pot roast.
Yes.
Jack Del Rio brought the pot roast with him from Jacksonville. We go to the 4th quarter. Huge on 4th down. Peyton now on 3rd and goal from the 1. That truly could have put it away. Could have made it 27-3. Julius Thomas drops it. Prater gets the 19-yard field goal. It's 23-3. We kind of still have a game. Brady's hanging around. Here's a 4th down. And he converts. He gets Shane Vereen on 4th and 3 for 7. That's a new set of downs. Now we're under 10 minutes to go. Denver's got 1 timeout. New England's got 3. A couple of plays later. Edelman, touchdown. 23-10. We look at each other and we say, this thing is very much a game. But the Broncos kept the foot on the gas. Here's Peyton down the left sideline, overthrowing Demaryius Thomas on 3rd and 8.
On that drive, they come out aggressive. They come out throwing the football as opposed to trying to run the ball and kill the clock. And they move the ball in position, they get the field goal.
54-yard field goal makes it 26-10. Brady comes out firing. Edelman for 11 yards and a 1st down. That was on 3rd down. 5 plays later. Now they're Bronco territory on the 30. Little movement of the line. No flag. Brady, Austin Collie. And he will move the chains. Make a good move and get down to the 12. That's good for 18. Brady is not dead. 2 plays later. Dead. Brady. You know, he may run.
He's like Colin Kaepernick.
He may run. He ran.
Or he maybe looks like Colin from a soap opera or something. I mean, but he did run.
And then he spun it. They go for 2, and this is huge because this is the game if they don't get it.
I like the play call. I don't like the personnel. If you're going to run that, I think you spread them all the way out. And you can tell Tom wasn't crazy about the play call either. But that's the play that was called. Coach Belichick most likely was the one.
And you think Belichick called it?
I believe he called that play.
All right, onside kick. Eric Decker recovers this one. There's not going to be a comeback this time.
Game over.
Peyton Manning of the Denver Broncos are heading to Super Bowl 48 to represent the American Football Conference, and Tom Brady goes home.